Hey YouTube, today's video is inspired by a stream that I was watching yesterday. I am going to be watching Zen and Vatira in 2v2s, and I watched a lot of them yesterday on Vatira's stream. If you guys weren't able to catch it, Vatira and Zen played about 13 games, from what I remember, against TRK and Nupo, and it was some of the best content that Rocket League has to offer. Very funny, the kind of toxicity and pettiness that they threw at each other. All in fun, of course, but still, it made me want to watch some Vatira and Zen games and talk about, are Vatira and Zen potentially the best duo in the world? Well, I guess we'll have to see. But you might be wondering, why are we not watching the Vatira Zen versus TRK Nupo matches? And the reason for that is because none of them uploaded their replays. I tried to ask some to see if they had any, and they had not saved any, which is understandable. I don't think pros are normally saving replays, so instead we'll watch the two most recent Zen and Vatira games saved on ball chasing. We are, of course, watching from Zen's perspective as he plays in the Mustang here. His name actually in this game is Mini Alpha 54, so he was already getting excited about playing for Vitality, even though at this point he is not in the RLCS yet. He actually played some games with Alpha 54 where I think his name was also Mini Alpha 54. So the two of them just doubling up on teams right now. I'm not sure what Zen's plan is for the ceiling reset, but it's going to be actually insane. But some of the funny stuff that you guys can check out if you do end up going and watching that VOD is them trash talking against each other. I think Zen and Vatira were saying that without kickoffs that the MENA guys would not be winning, as well as at some point they were asking for no demos, which I thought was interesting. And the cherry on top was when Zen made fun of Nupo for getting banned. He said, imagine getting banned for a year when you could be playing RLCS. What are you doing? Which, of course, Zen has done himself. So it was all in good fun, and they also seemed potentially interested in a show match after the end of it all. But when it ended 8-5. First off, crazy shot from Zen right here. It ended 8-5 in favor of TRK and Nupo. So Vatira and Zen actually did lose the session. But to be fair, they were willing to keep going. It was the Middle East players who stopped it. But maybe we'll see a show match from them. The French players insisted after it all ended that they would win if it were in a show match. So I'll do my best to see if we can set it up. But for now, what we have is some other games of Vatira and Zen playing against each other. Oh my goodness, Zen, is he going to score this? He does! A great wall air dribble. And with that last defender in net, no better way to beat him than a wave dash to the ground. Do you guys think, I know we've watched a few different duos. We watched Zen and Monkey Moon. Obviously, everybody's really excited about watching Zen gameplay, understandably, as of late. But who do you think makes the best duo with Zen? I think we've watched Zen and Monkey Moon. We're going to be watching Zen and Vatira now. You know, with the kind of hype that Vatira gets in threes, you could think that this is maybe the best team in the world, but I'm not sure that the threes skill translates perfectly to twos. I imagine there could be twos players out there who might be an even better pair. I think Zen is already confirmed one of the best twos players, so I think that doesn't need to be, argued against. But the question is, who on his team might be able to make a team that could beat a TRK Nupo, because TRK and Nupo do seem to be queuing up a lot recently and playing as twos. I think I've seen them on other people's streams now a few different times, and so that might be the best duo in the world. Maybe we can get them against Rabas and Killier sometime to find out. Of course, Daniel in Beast Mode repping NA. Would you have any other duo than Zen and somebody else for EU? And then, of course, Yan and Lost can represent Sam, and now we have a nice full tournament. Maybe we can get that sometime. I would definitely be interested. And it seems like Vatira and Zen right now are at least able to handle these two EU players they're playing against. Oh, no way does he score. Okay. the reset bump from Vatira followed up with a double would have just been the kind of insane mechanics that we could only dream of. I'm sure they weren't planning on it, but they almost made it work. If there was no defender on the back wall, I think it actually would have worked out. So Zen and Vatira. We actually have another game after this one that is going to be against, nice passing play. It's going to be against First Killer. these two duos queued recently, a couple weeks ago, I think, on NA. So that's going to be the next replay that we watch. First Killer and Brock, to see if these guys can do the same on North America. Zen kissing the opponent here. Does that result in an opportunity for Vatira? No, Riga is actually chasing him down. Oh my goodness, Zen. he's making it a point to go out and bump everybody. This time, oh, what a pre-jump. Wait a second. It's 15 seconds left to go. Zen bumps Vatira this time, not even an opponent. And then they both break away. The pre-jump, and Vatira puts it right into him. That's smooth. That is some smooth Rocket League. But I'm pretty sure this has got to be a forfeit, right? I guess we can go back to Zen's perspective in case they play out the 15 second. Okay, it is a forfeit. I want to watch this one more time on free cam between the two of these guys. Globe-trottering. All right, well, we got one more replay. It is Vatira and Zen versus First Killer and Brock. We're going to go out on a limb and assume that people want to watch from Zen's perspective in this game number 2 as well. So Zen and Vatira, we are on Zen POV, playing against First Killer and Brock. I don't know if Zen was typing there for a second, because now that I've watched Zen and Vatira play, by all means, I expect there to be some typing that's going on between these opponents, but who knows, maybe they didn't have the same kind of beef history with this duo. I don't know if First Killer and Brock are queuing together. Yeah, they're not. So I'm not sure if you can really get the same kind of beef going against solo queuers. TRK and Nuko, of course, yesterday were queuing with each other. Zen backing off as Vatira looks to pinch at midfield, understandably. Oh, Zen, that was a late save. Normally you get those kind of clears as it immediately comes off the back wall, but Zen actually had to read Brock's double. And Vatira trying to beat 2. First Killer's so quick. Not going to be easy to beat people in this lobby in a race. Zen up on the side wall, but First Killer very intentionally chipping the bat away from Zen, making it as hard as possible for him to interfere with it. And team pinch. Oh my goodness, that was a great shot. Vatira ready to go for the save though. Credit to him. Wasn't quite a team pinch. I think it was just an interception from Brock. Certainly the North American squad playing well. Accidentally just passed the ball to Zen. And he is going to cut around Brock. Does Brock save it? Brock does. Wait, the follow-up is in. Unfortunate misplay by the duo not used to playing with each other. I think First Killer might have outplayed his teammate there in order to make this possible. Cheat up from Zen. Going to get him scored on. Deep cheat up by Zen in this 2v2. We'll see if he does it again. Always interesting to look at the kickoff strats, especially for a team that said they didn't really play kickoff strats. And Zen actually cheated up so much that a kill on the kickoff is too much movement to not be able to hit. You'd think he'd at least be backed up and ready for exactly that. But no, I guess he's expecting Vatira to slightly win it. Brock almost had a nice zap dash shot a moment ago. Zen against 2 fakes Brock, but no, Brock. Credit to him for getting a touch back down on it and not leaving First Killer to go 1v1 against Zen. Talk about First Killer and 1v1 versus against Zen. We still need that. Hopefully we can get that someday. Zen saving his 80 boost. Not expecting Brock to be able to create anything from here. Knows with time he'll get his opportunity. A little pass down to Vatira. Everybody's up for that ball except for Zen. Now Zen, ball came off all the way to the back corner. Knows he's going to have to play some defense. Doesn't expect Vatira to be able to 1v2 up there, understandably, considering the boost situations. Good shot from Zen is missed. And now they rotate back. Vatira a couple different times has had some nice saves in rotation, which have been a lot easier to hit than, oh my goodness, than Zen, who's sitting in net. Okay, We have to watch First Killer hitting this. That was absolutely filthy. Brock to the ceiling. First Killer to above the word score on the backboard. And is still able to score it. Let's go back to Zen's perspective. My goodness. First Killer and Brock take the lead. Brock 50 by Vatira to the opposite corner. Zen rolling a pass in field, and Vatira didn't want it. Vatira did not want the pass, but First Killer did. And he absolutely slammed the ball all the way across the field. I wonder if Vatira could have been a bit more aggressive and at least played defense early. You know, maybe he didn't like the shot because he saw First Killer there, but it seems like he had no choice but to use the opportunity to make a play on the ball as a defensive attempt more than anything else. But down 3-1 is Zen and Vatira. Great pinch by Vatira. Needs to beat Brock. Brock has had a good game. Been speedy against what is a very speedy lobby. First Killer upping Zen into net. And now he's reversed. That's never a worry for him. Nice interception on the pass from Brock. Zen tries to pass again, but at that point, First Killer's rotated around. Zen will back off. Try and read this. Oh, did he go no ball cam? Trying to read that save? That is absurd. If it had worked out. Okay, the same kind of play that First Killer was able to do with a pass from Zen. This time, Vatira and Zen do it to cross the entire field from their own nets. 30 seconds for Vatira and Zen to bring it back. Vatira trying to go for the ground double. It's off target, so First Killer gets to just sit and wait. Zen, a pinch on the ground is passed right to him. First Killer, I think, was getting bumped by Vatira, so he's able to fight through that. Still make it back in time. Otherwise, Zen had been going up against nobody after Brock's touch. First Killer is going to force this 50. It's actually going to be a win for First Killer and Brock. This was the most recent time that Zen and Vatira played against each other, so I wanted to make sure to include this replay, but it is going to be a win for First Killer and Brock, who played well and, you know, maybe needed an insane pop-off double by First Killer to get the edge, but they did get the edge. So Zen and Vatira, what do you guys think about this duo? Do you think this duo will ever play threes together as well? It's something that seems inevitable, but you never know, because right now KC and Vitality both looking like a strong team that don't need to make any changes. But Zen, Vatira, are they the best duo in the world? Who is? Let me know.